Hey guys, welcome back to Masters of Arabia. I've been away for a few days due to just things I've needed to get done or whatever like that. So I'm sorry about that, but hopefully there'll be plenty of videos coming up now. So in the blue we have Aleskovic, or at least I believe that's how it's pronounced, that's how I'm going to pronounce it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Aleskovic in blue, and his opponent will be Influenza playing in green. Now we are in game 1, so that means that we are going to see a Hunwar. Hunwars, lots of people over them, but you know, it's the most popular played thing. So if you have problems with it, you need to talk to the pros. And Voobly said, alright, game 1's going to be a Hunwar. So you just need to talk to people like that. We can see they're doing force drop-offs. And honestly, coming into this game, I have no idea who either of the players are. I haven't had time to actually look either of them up. So I'm going to be surprised, and I'll see what I can tell from them just in the way they're playing. So we've got 3 going to wood there, we've got the 3rd going to wood there, so we're pretty close actually on what they're doing. They're pretty much doing the exact, well, they are actually doing the exact same builds. So let's have a look at the scouting and see if someone's scouting better than the other one. We can see that Aleskovic does have quite a good scouting there. Influenza probably done a bit more. He's probably done a bigger area. However, he is using his villagers to scout as well. And there we go, Loom just being done there. Aleskovic, Loom. Yes, we do have Loom. Down goes the mill. Are we seeing a mill yacht over here? Yes, mill is going down now with 3 villagers. And losing the villager there, that is going to hurt quite a bit. You've always got to be careful to just watch your villagers. You don't have to watch them all the way across. But you've got to be careful just to keep them on a hotkey, just so you can check what they're doing. And make sure that they keep moving. Because if they turn around and stop, you're pretty much going to lose it unless you can put a palisade wall down on top of the boar. That's the only way I've ever seen people really get out of it. I've seen someone probably lose half health and keep running and just make it, but the best way I've seen to get out of that situation is to definitely go with the, just drop a bit of palisade on top of the boar. Doesn't even need to be built, it'll just stop the boar, it'll walk away, and then you can just either attack it with another villager or keep doing it with that one there. We see a bit of idle villagers there. Another boar getting lured in here. We've got the farm going down, and looks like he's going to be fine there. So we can tell Aleskovic is going to have the advantage here to the fact that he has not lost a villager yet. Or at least I can't tell if he's lost a villager. We have 4 on wood now, so we might see a barracks go down. But what are we on population wise? Yeah, definitely could see a barracks go down at the moment. And we've got a barracks maybe up over here. There we go, actually. The barracks is going down for Influenza. So we're going to have to see a barracks come up now for Aleskovic quite quickly. Or he could be in a lot of trouble if those militia get down here and he's not prepared for it. Especially if he's not advancing up. So we've got 3 farms down, we've got a fair few on berries there, we've got 4 on wood there, and hopefully he's noticed this by the scout. He notices there's 4 on wood, and that scout could be in trouble. Yes, always watch your scout properly. You always need to, otherwise you will lose it. And the barracks has gone down, but I don't think he's producing anything. Influenza, what are you doing? Not producing any militia though. So whether or not he's just put the barracks up for his opponent to be able to tell at this stage, because if his opponent sees that he might put his own barracks up, get some defensive militia up, but you never know. There we go, we have the barracks going down there, and we see we do actually have both players going up in, not into fuel yet. We can see that Influenza has actually not even hit the up button yet. He is going to be in a bit of trouble considering that Aleskovic is going to be there in about now. And could lose that villager there as well if he's not careful. Just getting it there, looks like it was a bit outside the town centre. And walling off. So he's probably going to wall off at this point and just try and boom. Surprised he didn't go for it there with the scout actually, and he's not going to finish that wall by the looks of it. But we can see, what do we have? We have the stable going down, so that explains why he's gone to the deer. He's going up there. He's got 4 farms up already, which is fair enough. And he's only got a few on wood there, so we might see another stable go down. We might even see a blacksmith or a range. But at this point, Influenza is looking like he'll be in quite a bit of trouble, actually. All this wood here wasted until he deletes that off. And putting a mining camp up there. Probably going to go for the range. And here we go, we have scouts coming across. We've got 3 scouts there. I'm going to swap back over quickly. We have lots of farms going down, actually. Lots and lots of farms. Anyway, we have 4 scouts. We have another one. There we go, another one being produced. And 1 more. And I have no idea what that's meant to mean. And here we go, what's he going to do? He's putting down the blacksmith, and the range against scouts not going to be helpful. Could lose his villagers here potentially if he's not careful, especially if they get boxed in. And we don't have any upgrades on this cavalry yet, and there we go, so fighting off quickly there. Going to have to get around here nice and quickly. He could actually make it through there if he tried to, but if he keeps these ranges here from going up, he's going to pretty much prevent anything, and microing that scout there away, quite smart, however, losing it towards the end a bit there, and going to be able to kill off quite a few of these villagers, honestly. Could be in a lot of trouble here, especially if the way to go, honestly, I think he should have put another barracks down instead, just to get a few more spears out this quickly, because his opponent is a lot ahead at this point. We can see by the scores, 1,600 to 1,200. A lot of score difference there. And if he really wants to, going to be able to run around that side there. These two spears here, though, going to be having to be positioned really, really well, or it could be in trouble. And luring him out over there with that, quite smart there. Could lose this villager, and losing that villager and running off with those scouts there. This probably could have stayed in there a bit longer with that scout, but no biggie. We do have archers in at the moment, but we know archers that do get beaten very quickly when they are outmassed by scouts. So there's not a lot they can really do. They will be able to just sit here under the cover of the town center, but if this happens here and they get caught like that, they will go down extremely quickly. Hasn't lost a scout in a while now, actually. All starting to get on fairly low HP, but it's doing its damage, which is exactly what he wants to do. And what's he going to? Has he put up the range yet? No, he's going for double, stable, and smith. Going up with the upgrades downstairs. Does he have the attack upgrade? No, he's going for the armor upgrade first, which is a decent idea. Stable going up for influenza. That's an interesting idea. Is he upping, or I can't even tell if he wants to up or not at this stage, actually. So we'll go back to here, and this might be a good game. He's caught completely out of position here. He's going to lose quite a few villagers. These spears are going to do some damage, though. But the amount of damage that can be done here is going to be ridiculous. Especially to these villagers. Like, they're just, it's not the fact that they're being killed off so much, it's the fact that they're not gathering right now. They've had to be completely pulled off that area over there, and until they really keep gathering, he's at a loss. He can't do much about it. And this villager here could be in trouble. Yes, losing that villager there. More and more scouts, and what are we going to see here? We're going to see anything else. We can see that archers have come down, and he is starting to get the archer harass there. These scouts here, wouldn't be surprised if they come over here, and we've seen bloodlines get done actually as well, so we've seen the armor upgrade and bloodlines, so he needs to take out these guys. We've seen the range go down as well, so we're probably going to see the skirmisher take a lot of the damage there, just because it's skirmishers and it's what they do. We can see that they did have the hill bonus in the skirmisher, but they're still being killed off by this scout cavalry quite easily. So where do you go from here is the question and there we go, GG. So that's where you go from there. You lose too many villages, you just get caught out. Scores at the end there, 2,300 to Oleskovic, and influenza on 1,600. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next game to see if Oleskovic can take